So we're looking at the Swarfiga, and since I'm told by the women in the house there that I come in smelling like a fuel tank, we're going to use the Lavini today, the Mitoga as they call them around here, the gloves. So I'm not going to be using any Scotch Brite or anything on this. I'm going to try and keep it all very much, you know, no abrasives at all. So I'm going to try and take a minimalist approach. I have my degreaser wipes there, but there's a little bit of grit on them. I'd be frightened of removing any more colour or text. So just literally whatever comes off comes off. This is kind of a plastic, so I've sitting on that. We want to keep our patina keep it all. I don't want to go taking any of the text off it or the colour or anything. So that's the side we want out. Whatever comes off on the top there comes off. Simple as that. Scotch Brite will take all that stuff off the top, but it will take off a lot more than that as well. So we're taking a very minimalist approach here. So maybe a bit of this stuff is fantastic as well. See, for cleaning. Whatever comes off now is enough. So that can dry. That's all I'm going to do with that. It's going to get clear varnished. So I'll try now the same with the chemical here. Furnace coming in smelling a WD-40 isn't great now. I wouldn't even notice it because you're using this stuff that you don't really. That's perfect patina. Nothing in it. Some of them actually still have stuff in them. Chemical. I just think these names, you just don't see them anymore. The best made. County Chemical Law, Birmingham. So that is enough. That's perfect. I'm not going to be going crazy. This cloth is dirty. So it is actually kind of dirtying it up a little bit. So what we might do is take a degreaser, and of course they're after falling down in there, so I'll see now if I can get them out easy enough to get it started again. Pull it up through there, lovely. This could be a little bit harsh, but I have a feeling this particular tin will take it. Again, whatever comes off. Dirt and rust wise, that's all we want to take off. I could put it through the parts washer there, you know, and use the brush to get all that off. Preservation is the key here. I'm all just about the front. Whatever face I want out on it, I want that looking the best. I don't really mind out the sides or anything like that. We'll try and keep. Some of that is actually cleaning up lovely. I think that'll be lovely when it's varnished. I'll go through, go back on my glove I suppose, go through each one of these. Same thing, WD-40, wherever it cleans up. Not too fussed about the top, it's just if someone did pick it up and they wanted to read it, it does just clean it up and clean up nicely there. Ah, it's lovely, clean up lovely. Leave a bit of dirt and stuff on it there. Again, it's just because this is from a bygone era, people lapping in valves and stuff. That's why I like these. Oh, interesting. So you have one side for fine and one side for coarse. Open the other side for coarse space. Isn't that cool? Really nice. So how are we looking there? Holes. That's probably not very old, but again, it's going to be in here a long time, please God. That will do. Lovely. This bottle isn't very old, but I just thought it was kind of cool. It's another make, Hermatite. Clean up a bit of it quickly. Whatever comes off, comes off. Yeah, it's it'll take the bad luck off it anyway. I'll probably use that side for display, I'd say. This is taking off some of the rust there. Yeah, that's all we're doing here. It's nice to see all the old makes. Lockheed. We won't keep that side out, keep that side out. So that kind of stuff. Be careful with this now because there's a good sheen on this already. So I might just use this cloth on it. Don't want to be rubbing off any more paint. That's already thin enough on the ground there. Yeah, so I think preservation now is the name of the game with that one. Really cool, I like this. I think this is really cool. Something about that old SO sign. Well, same thing with this. Never seen one before, so whatever. A bit of dirt and rust comes off fairly easily is all I'm going to do with it. I'll keep all the rest on for patina. So that's probably good enough there. Once we can see things clear enough. Yeah, so that'll do. The plastic doesn't need anything, so this down there, bit of surface rust on that. Just clean that off a little bit. Clear varnish isn't fussy, it'll stick to anything and everything. This is really nice. like it. Talk about patina. Okay, be very careful with it. Once we serious patina on that. So I think the side we'll use be that side, is it? Yeah, it's a little bit. I probably could go rubbing harder with Scotch-Brite and stuff, but I have a feeling I'd end up fading the colour and the text. So like that's perfectly clear as what it is, you know, as to what it is. And I like that. I like that patina. The likes of this, well, you have to be fairly careful. There'll be no cleaning down with that, so I'll just do a quick job on one side of it there. I may as well, yeah, a bit of super glue just to keep it right. I'll give that a poke, it's just gone dry. Okay, little bit of super glue. Might work, might not. Just to take the bad luck off it. Has it gone dry already? Because it's going to be in this shed hopefully a long time, so anything at all, just to straighten it out a little bit. And then with this, I want to be careful putting anything wet on it, obviously. I want to be careful putting anything wet on that, so what I would say to do with it is to get out a clear varnish and just go at it straight away. I don't think that's going to go cleaning up. So horse it on. It'll look a bit golden at the start, but it is clear varnish, so it's not stain or anything like that. I always find it does dry. There's a lovely, in itself it actually gives a bit of patina, you know, there's a slightly little goldy look to it. All of that brown little stains and stuff from dirty hands or whatever, preserve it all. What else are you going to do with it? Rub off the colour? No. Really cool, make that AC Delco. Plenty of this on, because this is what's going to keep this sound through damp winters and all of that. So I'll do, don't have to be fussy, just make sure there's plenty of it on. We'll see how that turns out then. All around the sides, everywhere. Cheapest form of maintenance for these now. Hopefully there won't be maintenance on them. Hopefully this is the only bit of maintenance that we're going to need. Got good results using clear varnish before on these. And this will literally be able to be hung on the wall as it was back in the shop. Will dry, when that dries we'll be able to check it again already it's starting to, the varnish is giving it a little bit of a goldy, kind of a golden patina. So we'll pick a place for that, hang it up, show it off. It'll all help create the atmosphere we're looking for in here. Now, so this, what I want to do, so to get it closed properly first, I suppose. It's crazy to think everything is still in this. Pick whichever side we want out. Maybe that one there. Same thing. Slob it on. Don't have to be fussy. Get it on, and plenty of it. This slightly stiffens it up as well, like slightly. It's just the dampness that I'd be worried about over time. Start fading it, so. Probably even get a bigger brush there. Don't be fussy. This is just for display purposes. This will just give it a little layer of protection that it's going to need, like waxing your paint up on your car or all of that. And all of these will be given a second coat as well, so I'm not too fussed. Do everything bar the bottom, and then we know that the bottom needs to be done, along with the second coat on the sides. And I find it helps them bring up the light as well, like it catches the light a bit more when you have them varnished. These things can be bought at auto jumbles for pittance, like. But I do have to get a proper place for them all, but the most important thing is that we have them. We have them. So, now, how's this? That's all intact. Again, not going to be going cleaning this anyway at all. It looks old, everything's clear on it. So we'll do all sides bar one, and that's the one we'll sit it down on. And most one side there, and we know then we've just got to do the bottom. So you don't have to be fussy, it doesn't take long. Okay, so what do we like here? Let's say soldering iron bits. There you go. That's a nice side there. Soldering iron bits, yeah. I'll put this on the end maybe so that you can see this as well, because this is cool. Nice font on it. And the sloppier you do this, like as well, it does. I find this does actually dry very even. But even if it does, if it's a slight bit sloppy, who cares? Like, you know, it's all going to make it look a bit more. I was going to say authentic. It is authentic. Just give it a little bit more look of patina. So I'm going to keep going at that. That's kind of what I'm doing here. It's kind of the idea. Yeah. So I have to bring up a small kind of a shelving unit, kind of a press for some of this stuff. I want to try and keep it together. I think these are going to look great together, and they're going to look great together. So yeah, and then we'll see what I'll put on top of the little wooden box, and then we'll check this coil as well. So that's the agenda now for the next while.